Hey, girl. Oh, good morning. Quick smudge for me. And a quick smudge for you. Smudge, smudge, smudge. And for the skulls, too, while we're at it. Smudgy, smudge, smudge. All right. Put that brighter. Good morning. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Rose. How's everybody feeling? We made it to Friday. I've got one of those massive flies in my office, and we're trapped in here together. So that's going to drive me crazy. Good morning, Emily. Ah, all right. Here we are again. Oh my God, you guys. Good morning, Jean. I'm going to update you quickly on my hot drink situation. I am drinking Rasa dirty Rasa. I found it yesterday at the Healthy Grocer, and it said 1 tablespoon has 35 milligrams of caffeine, so I put 2 tablespoons. It tastes fine. It's not like giving me feels like my butter coffee used to in the days of old, but I feel like it's giving me caffeine, and I don't feel like jittery and like I'm gonna bounce out of my body after a few sips. So far so good. I'll keep you updated. I need to find some way to make it creamy and delicious. That's what I need. All right. Hey, Sarah. Hi, Susie. Hi, Carissa. Hi, Erin. Hi, Christine. Rose says, Mars retrograde is feeling crazy. I needed a pillow scream yesterday. I hope that you took your pillow scream. Did anyone else need a scream? Because I was actually going to talk about that this morning. You can believe it. Um, Pillow screams are great. My favorite is a car scream. So if you haven't heard me talk about that yet, and you are feeling the feels and feeling all of that Mars energy just inside of there, my favorite thing to do is go into my car and turn on some very loud music and just scream and scream and scream. And then I have my little smudgy stick with me. And after I'm done, smudgy, smudge, smudge, smudge. And it feels like a very sacred ceremony, and it has released a lot of the excess tension. And I really enjoy the feeling in my throat after I've done a good scream. It feels so like wild and primal and just uncivilized, and I just feel better. So if you need that this weekend, treat yourself to a good scream because that's wonderful. So Rose says she did. Hi, Tony. Tony, are you raising your hand saying that you screamed as well? Or that Mars retrograde is feeling crazy? Hey, Deb. Oh, hey, Stacy. How are you? Um, hey, Rachel. So I know we talked about Mars retrograde yesterday, but we can just touch base on that real quick again because it's been a real hell of a week, huh? Um, every week I say that. Every week I really fucking mean it. It's it feels like the further we get into this year, the more intense it gets. It's like we're just snowballing towards 2021. And it's very exciting and it's exhausting. And there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of plateau phases this year where we can just kind of like settle down for a second and assess what's happened. So, what does that mean? It means we have to make our own plateaus to settle down and take a minute and look at what's happened. I want you to remember that you can do this. You may not have known. So, we're going to talk about that now. Things are going so fast. You are doing lots of work. I know all of my clients are working like gangbusters right now, having epic realization after epic realization after epic realization, just like bomb dropping nonstop. And that's so fun. But you have to be able to dial it back every once in a while and assess your situation. So this weekend, even though there's a lot of energy happening, take a minute to clear a space and stop moving for a few minutes and look all around you at everything that has happened and all that you have done. Because it is not nothing, friends. The work you've been doing in 2020 is not nothing. It is big, huge, monumental type of stuff. And a lot of it is inside stuff, right? A lot of it is inner work. It's rewiring the way that your brain is wired, rewiring your brain. It is pulling out old paradigms. It's unplugging yourself from the matrix. It's big stuff that you don't necessarily like. You're not going to get an award for it. There's no accolade. And it seems like the reward or accolade that you do get is more shit to do, right? So please take a minute this weekend and just assess and see all of the amazing progress you have made up until this point this year, because it's really big, okay? So you deserve that. You deserve to give yourself all the pats because it's really a lot. And I'm saying this to you because I need to do it for myself as well, because it's very easy to not do that. We're not really trained to do that. We don't have it in our systems to take a moment and give ourselves some praise, right? So do that. And if you have people in your life who are also in this journey with you, along this journey with you, it is not a bad idea to also reach out and tell them how proud you are of them and how proud you are of the progress that they've made. And not in a patronizing way, in a fucking honest, raw, like, whew, I am impressed by you type of way. Because I know my friends are impressing the hell out of me every day with their nonstop leveling up and self realizations and dismantling of old behaviors and willingness to be vulnerable, even when it's very uncomfortable, which is like always, right? So many things are happening at once. And it's really important for us to just take a moment this weekend and give ourselves that praise. And nothing is slowing down. So it's up to us to say, hold on, and give ourselves that space. We have the ability to do this. See my hands? This is blocking energy here and here and creating a space for me to take a minute and assess my situation. So if you need to make this handy dandy hand motion, do it. So I wanted to tell you that. Let's also talk about relationships, because this is still a big one. Some of us are still hanging on to energetic attachments that are no good for us. And there are a lot of reasons for doing that. I was talking to somebody this morning about cord cutting. And, normally that is something that we do, right? We're like, okay, I need to cut cords with this person so that their energy is no longer affecting me because I need to move on and I'm not able to move on. I need to cut these cords. And this is a new thing because I don't think this is the way it was before, but we are now in that time period of like before and now. So in this now moment, cord cutting feels like the wrong vibration. Cord cutting feels like it has an energy of desperation, of trying to free, of trying to free yourself from something in a desperate way, right? And when you cut cords with that energy of desperation, because you need to be freed, That's the lower vibration right there. Okay? So instead of cutting cords on people, instead of saying I need to like X them out of my life and I hope that they like I never think about them again. It's not that. It's sending them off with love. Not romantic love, not any type of conditional love, but love from your heart. From your heart and your soul to theirs. Understanding that whatever lessons you needed to learn together, whatever journeys you needed to learn together have now been completed. And you are ready to move out of that energy into a new energy. And so, because whoever this person is not moving out of that energy with you, you are taking a moment and sending them all the love in your heart because you have it. It's there. And you're sending them all of that love as you then take yourself and move yourself into a different energy. It is a completely different way of releasing attachments because we no longer have to, we don't do that anymore. This is all about leveling up into the vibration that is most aligned with your soul purpose and your heart. And that's all it is. And it is all done with love, with kindness, and with love and kindness towards yourself, which is why you are no longer engaging in behaviors and relationships that are disrespectful to your energy. Okay? So while it takes a little bit of restructuring, because breakups and things that don't work out, all of that stuff has an energy of like, we can get very like, fuck you about it and very resentful and remembering all of the things that that person did that really upset us. But at the heart of the matter, right, when you move all that stuff aside, what is really going on there? Your heart connected with somebody else's heart. You shared time. Your energies merged. There was love. There was probably conflict and issues and things that were shitty, 100%, because we're all human and we have our human stuff that we just like throw at each other. But at its core, you came together for a reason to learn some lessons with each other, and there was love. So you rising up into this new vibration, into this new earth energy, means you closing that chapter with love, not with anger, not with this desperate need to cut off their energy from your energy, just love for yourself and for them. So I invite you to try this, to give it a whirl. If there are relationships that you need to move on from and are having that feeling of like, I'm still being drained by the energy of it and I don't want to feel this way anymore and like all the things. Also, please be sure that you are allowing yourself some honest to God processing time to feel your grief and your sadness. We hate to feel our grief and our sadness, especially around breakups, because it is so brutal, right? It sucks. But it's part of the process, and you don't need to rush through it. So allow yourself that sacred space for mourning what no longer is. That's healthy. And also understand that when you mourn what no longer is, that's on the way to then closing the chapter with love, right? It's part of that cycle. So if you are in that phase right now where you need to feel sadness and grief, let yourself feel the sadness and the grief and understand that you don't live there. You're moving through it. And on the other side of that, once you are ready, you can move on with love. There's no need to grab the machete and chop all the cords off anymore. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. A lot of things are restructuring with New Earth energy, and it's coming in so fast and so interestingly. Burn them, Rachel. Rachel's like, fuck that. So yes, that's where I'm at. A lot of the old ways of handling energetic attachments are changing rapidly right now as we shift up into new earth energies. So just kind of be mindful of the things that resonate and don't resonate, and don't force yourself to continue practices that no longer feel in resonance with you. You need to listen to yourself with that, because everything is changing so rapidly, and it's not like there is this like guidebook to how to deal with these things that is like the Bible of all things. Things are really changing. So feel into that for yourself and make sure that your actions are aligned with your energy at this time. And make sure that your actions and energy are aligned with where you want to go, not where you were. Because it's very easy to jump down, right? Climbing up takes more energy than falling down the stairs. So just remember that. I'm reminding myself every day as well. So I'm going to pull 2 cards for you for this weekend. The dragons want to play, so we're going to pull a dragon card. And Spirit Oracle wants to play. So hello, hello, hello. So we're going to do that. We're going to start with the dragon card. I'm going to pull them both, so then we can just roll right through. I'm loving my new decks, by the way. It felt like almost like, getting a new style of wardrobe or something. Like I got these new cards and it's like new vibe, just doing the things. I love it. All right. Okay. Interesting cards for today. So the dragon card, and I will be posting these in the Restoration Facebook page. The dragon card is the Lilac Fire Dragon. Take a look at that. Lilac Fire Dragon. And this says, transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to the transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. And then our animal card is Coyote Spirit. There we go. Trust in divine detours. I was like, okay. Everyone loves a good divine detour, right? Let's see what this book has to say about that. And that's number 16. All right. Do you find that you are being led on a strange detour in your life right now? I'm sorry, but like, isn't 2020 like a strange detour in our life right now? Okay, let me get serious. Do you find that you are being led on a strange detour in your life right now? Does it seem that what appears to be the next right action and the right choice, best situation, or fabulous relationship unexpectedly turns into the opposite, or just disappears into thin air as if you've been tricked? Coyote Spirit's trickster energy is designed to bring you into situations to teach you lessons you have forgotten to learn. Perhaps you need a taste of failure before you experience success, a need to feel disappointment before you can truly appreciate the joy, love, and prosperity that is coming up for you. Perhaps you are revisiting a pattern you forgot wasn't in alignment with the life you are intending to co-create, being reminded that gratitude, not complacency, will keep you awake and aware of all that is available to you in this moment. Coyote Spirit reminds you to laugh about the unexpected twists, to develop humility and gratitude while releasing your attachments to the form of your desires. Even when you suddenly find yourself on a detour, wondering when you will get back on track to manifesting what you desire, remember that Spirit has a plan and wants the best for you. Trust in divine order now. Coyote spirit is a divine helper. No matter what seems to go astray, things are exactly as they are supposed to be. So there's your weekend card. The Lilac Fire Dragon is here to help you with all of the heart healing, with all of the, we were just talking about cord cutting and moving through different relationships and what's no longer serving you and all of that. And the Lilac Fire Dragon is here to really assist you with that. So call upon that energy this weekend if you need that extra boost of assistance. Coyote Spirit just makes me laugh because these days you just gotta laugh, right? But there is a plan and we are in it now. And so I am just going to tell you that we are all doing the work. And I see you. We need to see each other, support each other, and really feel into that space of allowing ourselves to understand how far we've come and how much we've done up until this point, because it's been a lot. So remember that this weekend. I will post these cards in the Facebook group. I'm sending you guys lots and lots of love. If you've enjoyed this video, I would love it if you shared. And I will be back on Monday morning with the energy update. I love you guys.